Hi, I'm going to be talking about the physics behind a swing. I'm going to go over three concepts. So first, I'm going to go over that a swing is essentially a pendulum. And the second concept is going to be that it creates momentum. And the third concept I'm going to cover is that it has about the potential and kinetic energy that it involves. Okay, so first concept is that it is a pendulum. So according to Newton's first law, an object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion. So right now, that's my sister. She's at rest, and so in order to create the pendulum effect, she needs to start with a force. So either she can move her legs back and start from a higher point, and then she can start moving. So that creates a force, and then the force she's using right now is that she's putting her legs forward and her head back. So that allows her to move, allows her to go higher and back, creating a pendulum effect, which creates an arc. As you can see, she goes back and front. And the second concept is that momentum. So what happens here is that each time she's going higher and higher, she's going past the peak of that arc. And so when she does that, she's increasing her height. And when she increases her height, she's increasing her velocity. And when she does that, she's gaining momentum each time. So she goes essentially going faster and faster each time she goes back and forth. And the third concept I'm talking is the potential and kinetic energy behind a swing. So when she's going up, at that point there is a higher potential energy, and there's lower kinetic energy. And when she comes back down, at her starting point right there is when the kinetic energy goes back up and potential energy goes back down. So each time she's at that one point when she's kind of liftless, that's when that conversion of the energies happens. And so that's what causes her to, that's the energy behind it all. And so, yes, that was it. And also, in order to stop her from going in motion, there's a natural resistance. So if she stopped moving her legs and kept her back rigid or straight, then through the help of air resistance, she could just naturally slow down. Or she can have an additional resistance by putting her legs down and creating friction with the rocks on the floor. So then that allows her to stop because the resistance slows her down. So that way she can enter into a stop. So that is pretty much how a swing works.